Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, and of course, our celebrated Chief of Staff, our honorable ministers and ministers of state, members of the diplomatic corps. It is a great day for the Ghanaian woman. Allow me to ask you all to give this nation a resounding round of applause for its women. But it's not just any woman we're celebrating today. It's our sisters, our mothers, our aunties, who need the extra help. Women living with one disability or another. The creation of this nation and the advancement of this nation cannot be in only one kind of person's hands. And that is what this program has been designed to do. To prove to you that nobody is going to be left behind. To grow the nation, you are part of it. But we're not asking you to join in the development of this nation. We are also saying, join, but we are going to help you to join us. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Anita Erskine. Over the next few minutes, we will not only celebrate what we have done here this evening, but we would also celebrate some key groups who will be walking away with awards here tonight. And when I say we, I think it is only apt that we give a resounding round of applause to the President of the Republic of Ghana. Because after all, this is the Presidential Empowerment for Women Entrepreneurs with Disability. Let's also say a big thank you to our Vice President for being here. Please give him a round of applause. Our Minister of Business Development is here as well. Please give him a resounding round of applause. Minister for Gender, Children, and Social Protection are here. Please give him a resounding round of applause. You will hear from all these parties today, at least some of them. But let's start off with a great woman, a word from the Ghana Federation of Disability Organizations. And she is in the person of President Mawonyo Yako Dagba.
His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, the Chief of Staff, the Minister for Business Development, the Minister for Gender, Children, and Social Protection, Honorable Ministers of State, and Honorable Members of Parliament, members of the Diplomatic Corps, representatives from women groups, invited guests, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks another milestone in the lives of women with disabilities in Ghanaian society. This funding support initiative is the first government intervention of its nature, specifically tailored to provide support to women entrepreneurs with disabilities in our country. Women with disabilities have seldom had significant representation in entrepreneurial development. The false societal assumption of disability is inability rear its ugly head in this area as well. But today, those assumptions are clearly laid bare at these four cities by the accomplished women who are recipients of this initiative. These women defied steep odds to make something for themselves. They represent some of our brightest lights and are a shining example of what is possible. I, on behalf of the GFD, congratulate them. I also commend the government for demonstrated commitment to diversity and inclusion. The Ghana Federation for Disability Organizations and its member organizations are further calling on governments to expand this support base to include other women with disabilities, as well as men with disabilities. We also encourage government to make good of its own promises to increase procurement allocations to women and persons with disabilities, which is actually very complementary to funding entrepreneurial endeavors. We also call on private sector institutions to take advantage of the wealth of talent among persons with disabilities, as amply demonstrated by our recipients today. It's not a matter of charity or kindness. It's a matter of proper human resource allocations within our country and win-win situation for persons with disabilities on one hand and private and public institutions on the other. Thank you.
Ladies, my sisters, my aunties, there's also a great woman who works out of Jubilee House, but she also shows that being a woman, doing anything possible, breaking boundaries is possible. Please allow me to also acknowledge the presence of our wonderful Chief of Staff. Please give her, just acknowledge her. Thank you. And now we have a quick video that shows exactly why we're here and an overview. Please go ahead.
Persons with disability face a number of challenges, including lack of access to finance their businesses. But it is obvious that disability is not inability. Persons with disability sum up to 5% of the nation's population. President Nana Addo Akuffo Addo is committed to building an inclusive society where every Ghanaian has a role to play.
Assalamu alaikum. From Zinabu Charlie. But my shop did Zenab's creative eco shalla. But we started Suya Juma 1988 and I pon me 1990. We started Suya Juma me 18 years. Mania 20 years pepena. Me pon me. Me apprentice to say 5, but dear me tio omuka to say omi mi waka susu omi to say 5. Say see me pese me to me nua disabled pese me to omufu, but say una yare ana wonsa ana obibia enye end of life no. But uboa nwa obi beboa nti obi amboa no ene obi mboa no so government we wonboa e na Ghana to pon mai.
It gladdens my heart to be part of this program because physically challenged is not inability to do whatever great thing you want to achieve in life. I know tonight when we empower these beautiful women, though disabled, they will also achieve whatever they want to achieve in life.
We are here tonight to fulfill the President's dream, his commitment of ensuring that everyone in society is part of the development agenda of Ghana. Our President, Nana Akuffo Addo, believes that Ghana cannot grow 8.9% GDP if we leave women out. That Ghana cannot make education and health better if we leave women out. We are here today to concretize his vision and commitment to make women better off and part of society. We think that African women can do it given the opportunity.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I wish to express my sincere gratitude to the Ministry of Business Development for the invitation to join you for this special event. I have observed with keen interest the efforts of the Ministry of Business Development to support women entrepreneurs in Ghana. I recall the National Conference on Women's Entrepreneurs, the Capacity Building Seminar on Financial Inclusion for Women Entrepreneurs, and the Health Walk, which took place during the celebration of the National Entrepreneurship Month. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo Addo, is very passionate about creating an entrepreneurial culture in Ghana, which will make Ghana the most business-friendly country in Africa. I'm convinced that the hard-working women of this country will be playing a very important role in the achievement of this laudable vision.
Indeed, the role and participation of women in the economic and political landscape have not been to the desired levels. Nonetheless, over the past decade, the number of women entrepreneurs has increased considerably. Women entrepreneurs have become an important part of the entrepreneurial landscape, that 44% of micro, small, and medium enterprises, MSMEs, are owned by women. I'm confident that this number can be substantially increased if more women entrepreneurs are given the maximum push and support in their endeavors.
Thank you very much. Menuanum said a video ne kind mwatiase. Am I no yebako yenimwa if imwa ne ene President Afremo say or Babe Boamo. Samotiase. Inti yembons in my president. Please allow me to welcome a great woman who is also chartering the course for the betterment of every Ghanaian woman. To share a few words, please welcome the Honorable Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection, Honorable Cynthia Morrison. Oh, Mumbonse Manakakre.
His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency the Vice President, Madam Chief of Staff, Diplomatic Corps, Ministers of State, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my special people, good evening. It gladdens my heart to be here this evening to see that the special people in my life are going to be helped and given a step to move forward. My mother fell from a height at the age of 2. She broke her hip at that tender age and became disabled. Before she died, she was confined to the wheelchair. So when I see people like this, I see them as my mothers. My mother was the first accountant at the Standard Bank Ghana Limited. She struggled to take care of 4 ladies. In '83, when there was so much hunger, she resigned from the Standard Bank, baked bread, and took care of us, and she did so well. So I know that these women, when they are helped, they are also going to take care of their children. I had a son who failed his hearing test at birth. Until 2, he never responded. Miraculously, one day, he answered, "Mommy, did you call me?" So meaning I also had a disabled son. If he had not responded, he would have been a deaf son by now. And so I am a mother of a disabled child. And so I feel your plight. We are here this evening to give you a step ahead in life. And I know that we are going to monitor you and make sure that whatever monies you receive this evening, you are going to put into good use and will help you to carry on. And you bring my make catch on any day. On Fahumeti Bia, Nyakupo no ni mesa or your special. Eti wheelchair mo nyashwe me mame otina wheelchair into me mame. Me wo ba na onte asem. Inti ma wo maso ma ye bata na wa wo yarefo da. Inti mete ho na ase. Enwumbri nyame na adom mampanyin na na adodan Akuffo Addo. Oso wo ma ho sika kakra na wo fa hye won adwumem. Ye bo hwe me adwuma na akodo. Ye nja ahondama ye bedi won achi na ya hwe de adwuma na wo ye no orutumpon. Oto sina na ya chekere won. Me so ba ya wo begina na wetum aye adwuma na ye. Na enyim da nyame ni hira kan sika yi ho. Inti abra won sa be kan sika yi. Adwuma bi odi be ye bia obotumpon na wetum da hwe won ebusua. E da se nyame hira won.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Sama Minister Kane, what I say? Thank you very much. And now can I kindly call on the Minister for Business Development, Honorable Dr. Ibrahim Mohammed Awal.
Thank you. Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, Madam Chief of Staff, Honorable Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection, Excellencies, members of the Policy Corps, CEOs, MDs, distinguished invited guests, our recipients of presidential empowerment. Good evening. Let me thank everybody for coming. Mr. President, this evening's program has been inspired by your commitment to include everybody in your development agenda. The young women, ladies we've seen here, have over the years gone round to look for some small support, and it was difficult. So, President, under your government, they found a partner to support them financially. Mr. President, all that they needed was something little to either start a business to scale up. And through your initiative to create an entrepreneurial environment, they have found a partner in President Akuffo Addo's government. We want to move from just a factory-driven economy to an efficient-driven economy. The only way we can do that is to create entrepreneurs. Mr. President, only last week, the Vice President launched the Student Entrepreneurship Initiative at the University of Ghana Business School to support entrepreneurship among students. Over the next few months, we're going to support a lot of our disabled women. To put the word that being disabled doesn't mean you cannot handle it. We are committed to doing that. Mr. President, it takes a caring government to identify the needs of disabled people. And more importantly, it takes a visionary leader like you, design schemes to support disabled persons. We will continue to be inspired and motivated and intimidated by your desire to include everybody in your business and in the development agenda. So that by the end of the day, we're not only creating an entrepreneurial nation, we are creating wealth for our people. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you, Dr. Awal. And now I would like to call on Edinkra for a quick 2-minute musical interlude. Ladies and gentlemen, it's one thing to say you will do something, and it's another to actually do it. You have heard people making promises. Today, the promise that was made to you is being fulfilled. So please allow me to welcome the person who is spearheading this effort, making sure that we move forward with the Ghanaian woman, able or otherwise. Please warmly welcome, to give us a keynote address, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akuffo Addo.
Mr. Vice President, Chief of Staff of the Office of the President and officials of the Presidency, Minister for Business Development, Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection, leadership of the Ghana Federation of Disability Organizations, beneficiaries of the Presidential Empowerment for Women Entrepreneurs with Disability, members of the Diplomatic Corps, fellow Ghanaians, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I thank the creative, hardworking Minister for Business Development, Ibrahim Awal Mohammed, for the brilliance of this intervention, the Presidential Empowerment for Women Entrepreneurs with Disability. The period of stay of my government in office has seen us make strenuous efforts to bring women into the political and economic decision-making process, not only in the country, but also on the continent. Thus far, we have thrown our full weight behind the He for She campaign and the Gender and Development Initiative for Africa, GADIA, which stems from my position as the African Union's gender champion. Today, we commence another program, the Presidential Empowerment for Women Entrepreneurs with Disability, which will help focus the attention of the nation on the need to empower our women entrepreneurs with disability. Ladies and gentlemen, a recent report by the World Bank tells us that empowering women entrepreneurs to serve as agents of economic opportunity could help Africa fulfill its need for high-quality employment, particularly within the context of widespread unemployment and growing youth populations. We in Ghana find ourselves in this situation over the last decade, where newly created businesses are run and owned by women, more so than those owned and managed by men. Additionally, a 2018 study conducted by the MasterCard Index of Women Entrepreneurship indicates that in Ghana, women's business ownership stands at 46.4%, the highest on the continent. The report adds that women and youth are spearheading the creation of businesses in the hospitality, retail, and agricultural sectors. That is why government, under the auspices of the Ministry of Business Development, is focusing a great deal of its attention on improving the quality of women entrepreneurship in the country to help achieve the goals of sustainable, inclusive growth, enhanced livelihoods, and the creation of jobs. You may recall that on 7th August last year, 1,350 men and women from all parts of the country became the first recipients of the Presidential Business Support Program, with beneficiaries receiving seed capital ranging from 10,000 cedis to 100,000 cedis each. It is noteworthy that 58% of the 1,350 businesses that received financial support were of those owned by women. Again, 6 out of the 10 innovative business ideas that emerged as winners in the presidential pitch event of 2015 5th June 2018, were created by young women entrepreneurs. We're not resting on our oars because we believe there's still a lot of work that has to be done in helping to provide support, especially for our women. That is why, as part of the celebration of the Global Entrepreneurship Month, the Ministry of Business Development focused on celebrating Ghanaian women entrepreneurs with a special emphasis on supporting disabled women in business. Today's event is a culmination of this process. The Presidential Empowerment Program is not only a fulfillment of an MPP manifesto pledge to support women entrepreneurs and help improve the livelihoods of the disabled, but also to help realize goals number 5, 8, and 10 of the 2030 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Having set a fund target of 4 million cedis over the next 2 years to support disabled women in business, the Ministry of Business Development has so far raised 2 million cedis of the amount. The 1,000 beneficiaries will not be required to pay any interest on the amounts they are going to receive. They will only pay back 50% of the principal advanced to them. This gesture is part of my government's support to our disabled women entrepreneurs to help them scale up their businesses and employ more people. We anticipate that with the monies being given to them today, they will and should be able to employ at least 2 persons each. Government is confident that through this initiative, the conditions of our disabled women entrepreneurs can be improved significantly so they can take advantage of the growing business-friendly environment in the country and also take advantage of the numerous opportunities available under the several flagship programs of government, such as the One District, One Factory, Planting for Food and Jobs, and One Village, One Dam projects. To the leadership of the Ghana Federation of Disability Organizations, I believe it is fair to state in conclusion that if there's been any government that has been on the side of persons with disability, it is my government. Amongst others, we have increased the share of the District Assembly's Common Fund to persons with disabilities from 2 to 3%. And we have also ensured the implementation of our pledge of employing 50% of the persons who manage the country's toll booths from amongst persons with disabilities. I assure the Ghanaian people that my government will continue to implement policies and programs aimed at building a fair and inclusive society which creates equal opportunities for all. My confidence in the sheer energy and can-do spirit of the Ghanaian makes me believe that in you, our women entrepreneurs, the future of the Ghanaian private sector is extremely promising. Brofo bebre nyina no. Chia ne se obo ade obo nyina sonko sonko. Ebi ni 10 gram. Ebi ni titi ateseme. Ebi ni so mu edu, ebi ni so si akitekete. Obia so de odemo bia nanso de hia ne se wa obenye gidie wo mu na mo bia wo ha ye de boa na wo so de aye adwuma de atumpo de akowani enti no enne nhyimu titi kakra bi tumi de aboa mo na mo so mo tumpo no eno na me maba kakari ma muso muye na mo so fam pupiem komene me she that di mani ahwamo afie ifre ba afie be free Eba bibi so bia baku. Baby amudi edo. Munyango mishiramo. May God bless us all. And our homeland Ghana make her great and strong. I thank you for your attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big thank you to the President of the Republic of Ghana. Thank you. Intimi Pocho, the President Wakan, or Mampin Wakan, Nanginana. Into why you ready? Why you ready? What can then wafantim? Why a crowd? Why you Jew? And I'm in kind of French. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to present the awards. May I kindly request that our dummy checks are available. We have a few distinguished ladies and gentlemen in our midst who will be making the presentations to our great sisters as they start off on a whole new path of their lives, of their entrepreneurial journeys. For our first presentation, may I kindly call on Nana Osei Bonsu, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Private Enterprise Federation Ghana, to kindly approach the gentleman with the dummy check. And our first presenter will be making a presentation of 12,000 Ghana cedis to the Fashion and Accessories Group, of which the representative is Madame Regina Bekimbe. Into Madame Regina Bekimbe. Pocho wambon sem manai, wambon sem man. Fashion and Accessories Group. Yarmahwan 12,000 Ghana cedis. Pocho e. Congratulations. Our second presenter is in the person of the Nigerian High Commissioner to Ghana, His Excellency Ambassador Femi Michael Abikoye, who will be making a presentation to the next group, taking home or starting with 20,000 Ghana cedis. And this group is the Food and Beverages Group. And our recipient on behalf of this group is Madam Dinah Mbama. Madam Dinah Mbama. Please, a resounding round of applause. Our next group, may I call on our celebrated Chief of Staff. Chief of Staff. And I made a mistake with the previous one. This is food and beverage. The previous one was ICT. Pardon my mistake. And this is in the wonderful, huge amount of 22,000 cedis. Ebi wompa papa. This goes to our, I believe this is rather ICT. This is rather ICT. May I call on Madam Farida Bedway. Madam Farida Bedway. Madam Farida Bedway, who will receive this. Madam Farida Bedway. Congratulations. And now may I kindly call on His Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, who will present the fourth check to the Agribusiness Group, or Agrobusiness. And the recipient for this is Madame Patricia Jemfi. Pocho wombon semman, Madame Patricia Jemfi. And finally, for the largest one, for the one that keeps us all going, trade and commerce. Trade and commerce is receiving 50,000 Ghana cedis. May I respectfully request His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana to make this presentation to Madam Beatrice Yeboah. Madam Beatrice Yeboah. Trade and Commerce. Madam Beatrice Yeboah. Pocho Wambonse Memanai. 50,000 Ghana cedis. Madam Beatrice Yeboah on behalf of the Trade and Commerce Group. So ladies and gentlemen, 5 groups, different amounts, same journey, one Ghana. And there'll be more. Do we believe there'll be more? Yes. Oh, one yes, and I don't believe in it. Yes. There will be more because promises have been made, and those promises will indeed be fulfilled. It's important that we hear from our beneficiaries. So I would like to take this microphone to my dear sisters. We have different languages. Starting off with Tree, Cynthia Akwamwa Boating. Madam Cynthia, I'll come to you. Madam Cynthia,
Yam Papa President, any na bedi echiri. Yam Maame Chief of Staff, any empenimfo amoshia henyina. Enda ye ni je da kese, ema yen yedi dem. Ewo Ghana afana nyina. Ene mi hu de menya ne de menka fi se de ya Papa President ne ne mpenimfo aye no e bro adwene ne ntiase so. Enti ene da imigina ha na me de aseda emenya nkopon a waka ya papa ne mpenimfo akoma na wo madwene yan ya yedi dem so ye ho fi se mre bi etwam no na yenya ne sei na se ne waka ya hye ne yam yenya president aya haw ya ne haw yesu ye ne su ye koda na ye ne koda na de ye kan ne se papa wo ne wo mpenimfo ye damase se ade achi anopa na se yete se enoma todwom yi nyame aya na yenya yedidem wo Ghana afana nyina na yenso ye bom de aseda ama ye papa ne mpanimfo nyina papa ye mamommo ene adwuma ye damase ye mamayiko.
Mepacho Ofane, Madam Abiba Al-Hassan. Madam Abiba Al-Hassan will thank Mr. President in Ghana. Ofane, Madam Abiba Al-Hassan.
Salamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Muna gaisuwa sarkinmu. Tausan da ya ji ya tuna da mu, Allah mun gode mishi, mun kara godiya mishi, Allah ya baci lada, Allah ya jara hankalinmu, Allah ya ajiye su muna lafiya, Allah sai ya dade muna, Allah kiyaye shi, mun gode mishi, Allah ya baci lada, Allah ya baci lada, mun gode mishi, Allahu akbar, Allahu akbar, Allahu akbar.
Nagode. Madam Benedict Apeto. Madam Benedict Apetogbo.
Thank you. Maraku, yejinya kwa akpa Ghana, miya fofo la jifo, bo na susu la jikokwe, Mia fofo president. Klepa nu no la okata. Bo bususu ya la mi o mo wo mi to. Bla mamo mi nya ba mi la. Batomo kaka fifia abumi la amoma. Ma uga na yira na o jiji no. Na yira mi kata. Na mi kata mi afa jiji na va malo. Akpana mi.
Akpekakakakaka. Dagomba, Madam Asana Nuhu.
Assalamu alaikum. To, nzandi che nzanti ndandamu za zani mpure teba gwamnanti. Munye nana omno nyanga no otumtum deba nzani pe purwa ni ninsa so ngun ba wabga ogba e buvertanga na umpamo pamle na umpamo gwamnanti na uncheka yundana yun 2020 kolan labdi.
Hey, multilingual. Now for English, Madam Agnes Phoebe, please.
Your Excellency, the President of Republic of Ghana, Vice President of Republic of Ghana, Your Ladyship, Madam Chief of Staff, and her in charge. Okay. I'll take this opportunity to express our sincere gratitude for such a wonderful gesture. In fact, it's beyond imagination and understanding. This is the first of a kind, and we give you a big applause. We bless you so much, and we ask the blessing of the Lord for your life. This government is indeed a government. And we say thank you so much to the President and his entourage. Bless you, and may God shower his blessing upon you. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, this government is a government. And this brings us to a great end. I hope you are fulfilled, and I hope you have faith that this is just the beginning. To give us our vote of thanks, may I kindly have Mr. Kumar, who is the CEO of NEIP.
Thank you. Your Excellency, Mr. President Nana Addo Akuffo Addo, Your Excellency, the Vice President Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, my mother and the indefatigable Chief of Staff, the Executive Secretary to the President, the Honorable Minister of Business Development, the Honorable Minister of Gender and Social Protection, Ministers of State, members of the Diplomatic Corps, all distinguished guests, our distinguished beneficiaries, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, words cannot express our gratitude to you today. And as has already been expressed, your government is government indeed. We thank you for the opportunity to empower our women entrepreneurs with disability. And we assure you that the little support you have given us shall be put to good use in order to achieve the vision of this government, the Ghana Beyond Aid agenda. We are very grateful to all the sponsors, and especially to the Minister for Business Development, who through creative ideas was able to raise about 2 million cedis from the private sector to support our women entrepreneurs with disability. This is not from government coffers, and I think we have to give it to our minister. And to achieve that, there were generous support from corporate Ghana and private sponsors. And I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge the CEOs of some of the companies that gladly and generously supported this program. And we have the MD of Magdan Holdings. Please, he's here. Let's give it to him. He generously supported this program. Japan Motors, if we have the MD here, thank you very much. Bank of Africa, if we have the MD here, thank you. JK Hoggle Transport Limited, thank you for your support. George and Angelina Owusu Foundation, NCR and COPEC, NCR and then COPEC. Thank you very much, and other institutions that supported this program. We are very grateful. In short, Your Excellency, we really appreciate your vision, your time, and your love for all people of this country. Thank you, and God richly bless you.
And may I quickly use this opportunity to say a special thank you to the U.S. Ambassador who joined us today, Her Excellency, Madame Sullivan. Thank you for joining us. And of course, the French Ambassador is also here with us, Madame Anne-Sophie Ave. Thank you very much for joining us. And to our special guests, and everybody is included in this, we say a warm, resounding thank you. Your Excellency, Mr. President, may I kindly request that along with Mr. Vice President, you stand next to our recipients for a quick photo op. May I respectfully request that? A quick photo with our recipients. Please, everybody kindly remain seated. Kindly remain seated. This photo op is with Mr. President, the Vice President, and if I may kindly also add the Honorable Minister of Business Development, Dr. Awal, kindly join them, Dr. Awal. So Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, and the Honorable Minister of Business Development, and may I also quickly add the Honorable Minister of Gender to join this unique photo opportunity. This is history in the making, and we celebrate you all. Everybody kindly remain seated. Kindly remain seated. Meanwhile, if I can kindly have Alhaji Osman Shogu. Alhaji Osman Shogu, if you can kindly join me here at the podium. We say a big congratulations to our award recipients. Thank you very much. And our closing prayer will be given to us by Alhaji Osman Shogu.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I begin in the name of Almighty Allah. Mr. President, Your Excellency, Mr. President, Your Excellency, Vice President, members of the High Table, I am honored to stand here for this closing prayer. May Allah fulfill all these promises. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Alhamdulillah, I pray for all members here, especially our needy here. May Allah help them. And Mr. President, may Allah help you. And our mothers here, I say big thank you and I submit all our lives into Almighty Allah's hand. Rabbi ishrah li sadri, wa yassir li amri, wa hlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati lamma yasifun, wassalamun ala mursalin, walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Sallu ala nabiyil kareem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a reception outside. May I please respectfully request that you remain in your place as Mr. President takes exit to the reception grounds. We will join him for a quick reception. Please remain in your places as Mr. President and his entourage exits to the reception gardens.